While Troy Ave has been going on his I'm a snitch, so what celebration and tour, the industry and the internet has had a lot to say. A lot of people have a lot of things to say about this, especially the likes of rapper Mano and YouTube juggernaut Hassan Campbell. And we're going to hear Hassan Campbell say a mouthful. In this video, Hassan calls Troy Ave out for being way too happy about snitching and his gloating, while also exposing details on how exactly he was able to take the weapon away from Taxstone during the fateful day at Irving Plaza, where his friend Banger unfortunately lost his life. Check this out, and I'll be back on the other side.
Right? Let me talk about you, Troy Ave, right? Because this is a situation that you really pay attention to. Troy Ave shows no remorse. He makes it look like he's a hero with the fact that, how Mano said, he spoke to Banger, and this is not the first time I heard that. Banger was in jail. Troy Ave had the money, didn't bail him out. Left him in jail. Banger was in jail. Troy Ave left him in there. When Banger came home, he went back to Troy Ave, being a loyal friend. So the same nigga that left Banger in jail misused his friend, treated him like a doja, a piss boy. Yo, go get him. There you go, right there. You sent your man to his death. You underestimated Taxstone. Taxstone shook the building, dropped the body, hit him in the head with the... He rocked his snot box. Had you in the court, crawling around on the floor, demonstrating how Taxstone was going to clap you and you was using your legs, your knees to cover your face. Because after he hit Banger, hit him in the head with the... After he hit Banger, he said, now I want to play with you. You was laying on the floor doing a windmill. You was breakdancing. You was doing the windmill with your feet, going hula hoop on the floor. That's what you told the judge, right? You was using your legs to block your face. You had your knees in a fetal position. Your knees was blocking your face. I can't even stretch like that. I can't even do what you did. You was in the court, laying on the floor with your knees on your forehead. Because you ain't want Taxstone to get that headshot. And the only reason why you got that gun is because Casanova 2 times pulled all them niggas off of Taxstone. Taxstone still had the gun when he got up off the floor. Everybody rushed him. He was by himself. Y'all rushed him. He still had the gun. When he seen that Banger was on the floor with all his blood leaking out of his body, he threw the gun. Because he wasn't worried about you. You picked the gun up. Now you clapping through the club. You ain't even run behind him. You just wanted to look cute. Pow. And you try to make yourself a hero? Nigga, your man died on your watch, on your call. You gave the order. You underestimated your enemy and your man got smoked because you made a bad decision. You thought that you had him outnumbered. You didn't calculate the fact that somebody will let Taxstone in the club with his gun. So because you left yours in the car, some niggas don't leave home without it. Some niggas you'll never catch in the club unless they could get their gun in. If they can't get their gun in the club, they not going. If they can't get their gun in the club, they not going. You underestimated Taxstone, and your man got the business. So what did you do? You got on the stand and you gave Taxstone the business. You hit him in the head with the... Nigga, you hit him with that judge's hammer. Life. Lakata. How did you plead? Not guilty, Your Honor. Dirty business. And then you sitting on this internet with no remorse. You on your channel, on your rap songs with no remorse. Then you sitting up there talking about your underwears is Dior this, Dior that. Let me ask you a question, Taxstone. Troyave. Let me ask you a question, right? Are you taking care of Banger's mother?
You see, in my opinion, the thing about Troyave is he's been the exact same person from the start. A grimy, self-righteous Brooklyn dude. He took the stand, so he had to take the 6ix9ine approach and fully embrace being the bad guy, or some would say the bad guy pretending to be the good guy. Both him and Taxstone were at odds, and it's a shame that this situation came to head the way it did. Not only 2, but 3 lives were changed forever that night. Banger lost his life, leaving his mother, his children, and the mothers of his children alone. Taxstone threw his life away, and Troyave has to spend the rest of his life pretending he's happy he snitched on another man from Brooklyn. But this is really a part of a bigger problem. And it existed before these 3 brothers were even born. These are the consequences of the street life and what comes with it. The story of what happens when you have people from the hood at odds on the internet and not having the skills to conduct proper conflict resolution, which is probably the biggest problem in the community. What's crazy is, who knows? All of this could have been resolved over a phone call. Maybe even if both men had enough sense to meet up and throw hands if they felt it was that serious. But that's all I have to say. What are your thoughts?